It's Travis here. All right, we talked at the beginning of this thing about how to log your exercise. I'm going to show you a couple more things so that you can get plugged in and make sure you earn those badges. You know, having something to shoot for can be the difference between success and failure. You got to have a goal. So we've got some goals that we talked about. We're going to try to get those badges, the soldier badge, or the Spartan badge, or the Savage badge. But before we look at the exercise section, let's look at our profile. This may be a good time of year for you to look at it. I'm logged into the website. I'm going to my profile. And I can make some edits here. And there are some edits you might or might not want to make because you can lose some data. But if you see down here in my profile, of course, this is the information I give the system when I signed up. And I've got my Shibboleth birth date. What is that day? That's the day that you decided that you were going to change. You're going to change your ways. You know, you got a birthday, born into this world. Your mama give birth to you. You got a birth date, but sometimes we need another birth date. What's the date that I declare that I'm going to live this lifestyle, that I'm going to stick to it, that I'm going to do it even on the days that I don't want to do it? Maybe you should come up with your Shibboleth birth date. Then you've got the journal start date. Okay, this is the day that your journal begins to track your perfect days and holidays. Maybe you joined some time ago, but you didn't utilize the system. And you've got all these question marks in your weekly timing calendar. And you just don't want to see that anymore. You got all these holidays. You just don't want to see that anymore. You can select your journal start date, and it will start all over. In other words, you are 0-0. No wins, no losses. And you can begin to reestablish victory. You can have more wins than losses each month. Then you've got just basic information, starting weight, your neck inches, chest inches, so on and so forth. You can also enter what is your goal weight going to be. As you can see, my starting weight was 330. I wanted my goal weight to be 185. My goal deadline was December the 31st, 2017. Mode, I'm in weight loss mode, not maintenance mode. The system tracks different things based upon whether you're in weight loss mode or in maintenance mode. Of course, in maintenance mode, you get more holidays. Weight loss mode, you get less holidays. You've seen where you've got all these unwatched videos, right? You can start over with that too. Video mode start date, you can start over. Make sure you watch a video a day or whatever you want to do. Immersion is the mode. You want to immerse into this because what you're up against is, life. Life is getting in your way. You got a lot of things competing for your mental resources. And this has got to be something that competes for part of your mental resources or life will get in the way again. So video mode start date, if you got a lot of videos you never watched and it says you got all these unwatched videos or whatever, you just want a clean slate, start over. Just start over. You can make your profile public or you can make it private, and then you can set up every element of your profile as to whether you want it public or private individually. Coach mode, that's a lesson for another day. Meal countdown start date. Again, if you're in coach mode meal, we have a calculator that will tell you exactly how many perfect meals in a row you could eat to get to your goal. That's kind of like idealistic thinking, as though you're never going to have a holiday. But it's kind of cool because it'll say you got 140 meals to go before you reach your goal, assuming all those meals were perfect meals. And every time you have a holiday meal, it sets you back a few days. But that meal countdown start date, another fun feature, we'll go over that some other time. All right, now, with that said, I'm going to go into my journal. There's things in here to play with. You're not going to mess anything up. Be careful, you might lose some archived data that you've inputted. You won't lose anything that we've input, but you might lose some stuff you've inputted. So be careful what you delete. But nevertheless, you're not going to mess anything up, okay? So here I am. I'm in my journal. You can see that I've had a perfect day today. And through the app, I entered my meals. Meal 1, boar's head, turkey breast, Sargento cheese, and a pickle. 1 + 2 plus a condiment. And then I had a snack, just the cheese bar snack. So I've entered my meal and I've entered my snack. So from a nutrition standpoint, I'm off to a good start. I did this in seconds with the journal app, and it synced right to the website. I've set my motivation. I didn't set my wake-up time. Need to do that. I just like to plug into this thing every day because it makes a difference for me. It keeps my goals top of consciousness. Then I've got different sections up here in my journal, but what we want to go to right now is the challenges and exercises. So I go there. And today my Fitbit is synced with my challenge and exercise section of my journal. I've got 7.6 miles. That translates into 16,000 steps. I haven't climbed any floors, and I've burned 2,344 calories. Now, if your Fitbit is not synced with this section, it's okay. You'll have some entry points for walking miles and steps. So you could use either one. If you know how many miles you walk, you can input that. If you know how many steps that you've gotten in through some other tracking device, you could put in that. Mine's overridden because it's synced with my Fitbit, but you can do it manually as well, and that's how you'll be able to earn badges. Now, if we look down here, I elected, this is what I really wanted to point your focus to. I elected to do an exercise challenge today. If I check this box and save it, I'm in. And I can see from my friends, I've got 4 other people that are doing an exercise challenge with me. Only 4 other people. I got to get more people involved in this. And this will tell you what badge that you've earned. So today you can see that A. Smith is off to a good start. Hasn't earned a badge yet, but is off to a good start, 3.7 miles. You can see I've already obtained the Spartan badge. That's the one I was going for. I might put in some extra work and get that Savage badge. That means more fat loss, more fat burning, more toning, more of a metabolism boost. But I've got my Spartan badge because I got over 7 miles and over 250 exercise reps already. So I'm having a good day. This is how you participate in the exercise challenge and earn these badges. And you betcha I'm going to be bragging when I earn them. I probably won't be bragging when I get a Sugar Britches badge. It happens to all of us, but I'm pretty determined right now. It's not going to happen to me for a while. But that's how you participate in the exercise challenge. How do we get those reps entered in there? I simply went to, and we're always improving this, by the way. I went to the exercise section. And I'll just show you one that I entered. This is miscellaneous exercise reps because I did some kettlebell swings. I did 100 repetitions with a 35-pound kettlebell doing a kettlebell swing. And then, of course, I had some other exercises too. But it's real simple. You just create, enter the date, enter the approximate time. Doesn't have to be definitive, how many reps or how many seconds you worked out. But reps is what I go by, and then what was the weight I used, if any. I may not have used any weight. I did some push-ups. Of course, I just put 0 for weight used. I didn't use any weight for my push-ups. But that's how you get them exercise reps in there. What if you don't know how to exercise? You're new to exercise. Well, real simple. We'll start you out with some homework. Just generate you some exercise homework here. And let's say that you're intermediate. And we click send, and it gives me exercise homework. And shows me what to do. Quadricep stretch. We're going to do some stretching before we do our workout. Some shoulder rolls, side reach stretch. You can find all these on YouTube as well. You can just go to YouTube and search the various stretch or exercise, and there'll usually be somebody on there to show you exactly how to do the movement. Today's exercise homework, again, this was intermediate. If you go beginner, you're not going to have to use any weights. But if you have weights or bands, even bands, you could do this. But I got the barbell overhead press there. I got a standing barbell curl. And I got some side bicep curls that I'm going to do. It just picks me out randomly, 3 different exercises. I'm going to follow the instructions. When I get through those exercises, I've got my exercise homework in. Beautiful thing. I'm toning, boosting metabolism, avoiding extra loose skin. So a lot going on good with the exercise homework. Now, I've generated this exercise homework. You see that? I could have printed it. But now look what happens. I'm going to go back to my journal. And this time, upon going in there, it says exercise homework. But under it, I've got check this box if you completed your daily exercise homework. I believe I might do that. That might get me that Savage badge. But anyway, if I check this box off, that means I'll get another type of badge. The more badges you shoot for, the more badges you earn, the better the fat loss, the better the transformation. I guarantee it. So if I do those exercises that was in my exercise homework, boom, I check that off. Always save. Even if you think you already have, go back and save again if you're not sure. It's kind of like locking the door. You want to make sure you save. And I have an opportunity to earn I've already earned a Spartan badge. I have the opportunity to earn a Savage badge. And I have the opportunity to earn a special exercise badge for doing my exercise homework. So we try to make things fun. We try to give you goals. I hope you'll go for it. Interact with me in the group so that I can help you if you have any questions.